Alright peeps, we're going to swap whole front clip, most of it, other than the rad support maybe, because it's a one headlighter and this brown truck is 4 headlights. Not going to switch, so I'll probably just leave that, but everything else we're going to switch. The hood too, just don't know what hood's going back on this one. Looks pretty simple. Bunch of bolts down through there. A bolt in there. And some behind the door. But yeah, keep it the good stuff for the brown truck, because we're gonna send this one on down the road, like I've said, and move on to a different project. So let's dig in and see what happens. I think I'll take out what I can do there, but I might go ahead and take these bolts out. So I think I got to get down in here. There's a bolt, I think, back in there, so I got to take this stuff off all crossed. So let's see what's down in there, and we're going to start with that side first. So I'll take this off and that side. Cool beans. Alright, done blowed off the whole front part of the truck there. Took all these little clips out, a bunch of little screws on top, bolt down there, and yeah, the fender just fell off. Just like that. Just like on Dukes of Hazzard, the fenders just fall off. So there it is, and I saved this one for brown truck. It's not, the fender itself's not bad actually, it's just the inner fender's a little rougher, but that one's better, so I'm saving it. Put that one on, and I got one for this side when we get the other side back together. But it was a little tight to get this one bolt out, because you know I don't have no space in this big garage, but I got it. There you can see some military green paint. Not much, but they did a good job of covering it up. Like I said, there's like a bunch of little bolts through here, 2 there, 1 on the bottom, 1 on the top. And you gotta take your hinge part off. And there ain't much holding it. It took me longer, I think, to take out all these little, the chrome stuffs. I got different chrome stuffs to put back on it. So I guess I think I was going to paint it while it was off, but I think I'll just paint it when it's on the truck. Why not? That's where I'm at. Oh, and my storage shed is a little lighter. I think I'm going to put the mother fenders in the shed, not back in the truck. Try to keep this thing cleaned out if I can. Since I've had it, it's always had stuffs and stuffs and more stuffs in it. So the cab is level with the door windows. I need to dig through there and see what's in there, because I don't even know anymore. Yep, there it is. Just look at it. Look at that poor thing. Somebody else can fix it up, like I said. If I fix it up, I'm going to lose the shop. For sure. I'll try to do brown truck later on. But it is what it is. Let's bolt this sucker back together so we could see if it has brakes later on here. Yeah, because everything underneath is done. Drivetrain's done. It seems like it has a pedal and there's fluid in it. It should work, in theory. Alright, see what else we can rob off this thing. Alright, got this side all snuggled up down, but I gotta wait till I get the truck out to put in the bolt back here. I can't get the door open. I wonder why. And got all these bolts in. Had to take the headlight out to get to that bolt. There ain't much there. You got one there, 4. Something like that. 2 down under, you know, inside there, and 1 back here and 1 up there. And I put that back in for safety for now, because I'm going to take this side apart. And I gotta get all this wiring pushed back, and what's homemade fuel system I got going on there. And I wanted to extend some of these cables, I think, for the battery, because it's going to have to actually sit here instead of over there, because I'm not putting that in the other inner fenders. It's going with these. And I did find out that that engine is a 350 from, like I said, 80 to 85 or 80 to 84, depends if it's a truck or a car. I just looked it up real quick. I didn't figure, didn't run any other numbers on the one on the back. The numbers are 140-10207. I didn't know if that was 0 and 8, but it's definitely a 0. But if you want to find out more, you got to look in back behind this stuff, I guess. I'm not getting into all that, I don't think. No, you can't even really see nothing, even if you got a light. Alright, blow this fender off. I think it kind of stinks about this fender. It does have an antenna in it. Not crazy about that. Guess I'll fill that in with some beer cans or something. And I glued my light back in, because it was glued in already, so I glued it back in. It's definitely better than it was. Then I got to find some parts for the front. I figure out what bumper I'm going to run. Got a couple there. One of them's an 81, so I'm definitely not running that one. It's got the bumperette things on it. Yeah, not using them though, but not sure what bumper yet. Need some bumper brackets, something from that. Because I was going to say this one came off the truck, but I noticed it had a crack. I don't have a good bumper for nothing around here. I got what, I got 4 of them for this year, and not one of them looks super awesome. So I don't know. I might end up keeping the ones laying right there next to the 81. It might be the best one. I don't know. That'd be like the last thing, way last things. I gotta find some trim for the front, some of the chrome stuff. Got an extra set somewhere. So same thing. It's not too many bolts, as long as they come out. That's a big thing. Alright, one last look. Alright. Just like that, YouTube magic. It's off. So not much. Anything else extra I had to take off was the extra battery tray, because the heater hoses were wrapped in through it, so I bolted that. Got all them bolts out and all that. And this one apparently is stripped out, so I had a nut down here, so I'll find a bolt and a nut to fix that and put it back on. Use some washers and some other shims for spacers. And you can still see some of the old green in there. But probably gonna do it till tomorrow. It's all as it feels like. It's the dawn today. Yeah, there it is. And here's the other one. I'm going to have to throw some paint on it. I'm going to scuff them down and throw some black on it or something. No, I'm not going to find that color red nowhere. Pretty good shape. Alright, see you in the morning. Not the morning, see you tomorrow. I'm back. It's the next day. Time to put this fender back in one. Back on. Gotta drill 2 holes for the solenoid. I don't know what all of this cobbled up mess does, but I'll hook it all back up. Hey, there's a wire that's not connected to nothing. That's cool. It's even a hot wire. Who knows? So we get all that back in, but I gotta get the inner fender in first. Then I gotta find a bolt and nut for this, because that apparently is stripped out. But I guess I'll get it up in there, try to get the door bolt in first. I like doing this one first, but can't, so I'll do this one first, get it kind of snugged down and work my way around. Plan. It's coming along very, very nice. Very nice. All bolted on, battery trays in. Drilled some holes for this. Lines up a little better on this side, I think. Gaps look kind of alright. And I got some trim off of I think it was an 81 I had. Using that. Yep. All snuggulated down. Now I gotta put a grill in it. Figure out which one I'm going to use there, and I just use these bolt holes up top because I think most of the clip, there's only one clip in the bottom it's any good. Yep. Alright, grill is in. Very nice. So I gotta figure out what hood I'm going to throw on it. Guess I'm going to spiffy up in here just a little bit. I got a bezel to put over there. I'll try to take that cheesy tape deck out. I can just take that out, put a bezel in maybe, and take the seat cover off. That's about it in here. And then that'll be ready to go in there, I guess, for the next guy. Let's see what bezels I got. I got a couple. I take a look-see look. Look-see look. Look-see look. Look-see look. There's the bezel. So whoever had this before used what they had, because they had an old bezel for like a 78, 79, somewhere in there. And the light switch is down here on them. So these are up here. So they drilled a new hole and put the light switch down here to make the bezel work. Hey, use what you got, right? So I moved it back up. So to get that out, you pull this all the way out, and there's a button in there. You push the button and it plops right out. That's simple. And I took the AC vent out because this truck has no AC. You can put a switch panel there or whatever. I got some screws to put back in it. And when you get that done, you know, cut this seat cover out because it's missing some of it. Yeah, put the screws in, call it done for the bezel. Plan. After that, maybe we'll work on the tailgate. Seat cover is gone. It actually looks a lot better. And the front, kind of magically a bumper appeared. It's the one that came with the rig here. It's got some weird bracketry. I just reused it right there. There's one on top. It works, so why not? Use what you got. And so I might move on to the tailgate now. So let's go with the word of the show. Let's go with fuzz. Yeah, like fuzz, or you know, seat fuzz, or fuzz. Alright, I gotta go get the tailgate. It's up in other pick them up. And we gotta take, I gotta take this other tailgate off. We need parts for the tailgate I got. So I gotta take the hardware out of this old rusted one. I can't even get to it. I gotta move some stuff. Everywhere, stuff. Hardware out of that, put in the other one, and put it on the truck. Alright, I got the rusted tailgate. These two bolts are loose. These two bolts are loose. Of course, there's always this one bolt. Well, guess what? That was that one bolt. Torch, oil torch. Yeah, I finally got it. Got that one loose, these two loose. And of course, up here is always the one. Same thing, torched and oiled. And for some reason, they use screws here, not bolts. Makes things a little rougher. And this is actually a GMC tailgate. It actually says GMC underneath of it. And I took the, chrome thing off so it wasn't destroyed, getting this thing apart. So now, take all this little goopy goop gadgetry out and go get the other tailgate. Alright, all done. Other than the latch, it is soaking because it won't move. But all this moves on both sides. And it actually shuts nice. You just pull these little things here and put them back up. The only bad spot is right there. A little bit there, but not bad. Nom nom nom. It almost, it's matching the bed like really close. Even the pinstripe is like right there. It's like it came off this bed years ago. The stripe's a little different, I guess, but almost matches. I do have a chrome insert. I don't know if I'll put that in or not. I gotta figure out where I put it. Stuff's everywhere. Stuffs. Groovy. Well, it's done. Still waiting on the latch for the tailgate to soak up some. I already flipped it around. It moves. It has, I guess, front brakes. You know, it don't stop super awesome, but it stops. That's all that matters. Took a leaf blower to the interior, so it's like brand new. And it starts right up. Womba. Give it some rhythms. Sounds cool. All kinds of Woombas. Womba. It don't have no Chewbacca, just a Womba. Somebody else can make it go Chewbacca. I'm just going to make it go Womba. So I guess that's it for this beast. On to somebody else that wants to restores it. I got enough to restore. I'll lose a shop if I restore another. Well, fix another one, not say restore, but yep. Coolness. You know, you can do awesome burnouts now because it's only got front brakes. Tell me how I know. I don't know what that is out there laying. I don't know where it came from. But yeah, there's nothing else to do this one, I guess. Unless I don't sell it within a month. May paint it. Be a quick scuff and spray with spray bomb, or maybe I'll actually use a spray can that I don't know how to do. Figure it out on this one maybe. Don't know yet. Because sandpaper is very expensive. Or do we just lightly scuff it and just spray it? I don't know. We'll see what happens in the next few weeks with it. If it don't sell, paint it one color. Instead of the severe multicolor we got. Oh, I changed the hood. Hood's over there on that one now. So it's got brown, some blue and gray, red, black, more blue, and a different shade of blue back here on the tailgate. That's cool. It's already very patinaed, if you like that. I mean, it's cool looking. And it's already kind of got a name. Pex? I don't know. But yeah, the hood, it needs washed really bad. It's like, hasn't seen water in 5 years now. Something like that. It's been laying on that truck. Well, I guess that's going to do it for this episode. It wasn't much. Just robbing body parts. Yeah. Pretty much. I don't know where we're going next. I haven't decided yet. I got Mr. Hyde over there to fool with the Chevelle. Been wanting to do that for a while. And I got more stuff to Black Cloud out there. Over yonder. Flip a coin? I don't know. Alright. Catch us on the next one. Groovy.